Okay, so I have to, fresh off the heels of that last rant video I did, I'm gonna do another one. Toei, what the fuck are you smoking? What the fuck? Okay, so so I heard about this. I first heard about this on it was Geekdom 101's Twitter, the news about Frieza coming back, and he said the funny thing is that he said it was bullshit because it only happened on because a source of this news was on 2chan, which is like this Japanese knockoff of 4chan something or other. And he was like, oh, no, yeah, no, this is complete bullshit, it's not happening. Well, yeah, it's fucking happening, folks. Frieza's coming back for fourth time already. And at the expense of Majin Buu, who's already been shafted once already in the Universe 6 arc, because of some dumbass written test or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, no, the more news I hear about Super, the more... Why would you bring back Frieza after already... What's the point? What's the purpose? There is no point of it. Just... Why the fuck would you bring back a villain whose story arc has already ended, who has already been brought back twice, and, you know, killed off for real this time in the Resurrection F movie. Killed twice by Trunks and by Goku in the Resurrection F movie. And why would you waste a perfectly good opportunity to show off a character, Majin Buu, who I would argue is, you know, a much more interesting character to show off in terms of fighting ability. Like, he has the whole regenerating effect, he can turn people into candy and food and shit, he can, like, shapeshift and stuff like that. At least, no, he can't shapeshift. I don't think he can shapeshift. No, fuck that. No, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But no, seriously. If you're going to bring back Frieza at the expense of, again, Buu has already been tossed to the side in Universe 6 arc, where I was hoping we would get to see him fight. And... Really? Really, like, you had, like, him sleeping again, which you already used that excuse in the Resurrection F movie, and now you're gonna use it again here? Like, what the fuck, Toki? What the fuck? This has gotta be a cash grab. It's gotta be some kind of cash grab. There's only one explanation for it. It's a fucking cash grab. And, like... Okay, I'll admit I haven't been keeping up with Super too much ever since with the whole Universe Survival Tournament arc. But it looked to me like they were hyping up Buu to be like this important or semi-important character, with him having this skinny form or this good form or heroic form, something like that. And now we're gonna toss all that shit aside because, hey, he gets to bring back Frieza. Oh, you know what's crazy about this? Okay. Goku is the one who's suggesting that we bring back Frieza. Okay. I thought Dragon Ball Super was already, like, just shitting on Goku already enough, portraying him as this dumb man-child who's never kissed his wife, who's never fucking, who can't fucking count to 12. Or 13, whatever. You're seriously telling me that he's going to bring the same... He's suggesting that we bring the same evil entity who killed his best friend, who he called the scum of the universe, who he wanted to kill, he wanted to torture, he wanted to fucking beat the shit out of on Namek, who he was so satisfied that Frieza's pride was shattered to bits, that he was defeated in battle by a Saiyan, that he just decided, hey, you know what? No, I'm not even going to kill you. I'm going to make you suffer a fate worse than death and let you survive, knowing that you got beat up by a Saiyan. Because he was just fat sadistic at the time. Goku was just fat sadistic. He knew how evil Frieza was. He acknowledged that. And I feel like for that reason that the whole confrontation with Goku and Frieza in Resurrection F, it didn't really have much impact for me. If that's another video. That's another video entirely. Why the fuck would Goku want to bring back Frieza? Okay, again, I haven't been keeping up too much with Super at this point. Maybe there's some explanation. Maybe there is some perfectly logical explanation behind all this. And I'm just talking out of my ass. But to me, Goku suggesting that they have Frieza fight for them after all the shit he talked to him on Namek, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't fit, man. It's just bad, man. It's just bad. You know what's what? Oh, okay. You know what's even more frustrating than this? Shoehorning Frieza back for the fucking 4th time. I saw a tweet that infuriated the fuck out of me, okay? Okay, there was this one friend of mine who I'm not going to say his name, but he retweeted this tweet by someone else, and the point he was trying to make was, if you have any problem with Goku teaming up with Frieza in the Universe Survival Tournament arc, you should also have a problem with Goku and Piccolo teaming up in Dragon Ball Z, at the start of Dragon Ball Z. No? No, that's not. Okay, no. You can't pretend like those two, Goku and Piccolo, teaming up against Raditz, and Goku and Frieza teaming up in Dragon Ball Super, completely different things. And let me prove it to you. Okay, number one, Piccolo at the time of Dragon Ball Z had not, at this point, already been brought back fucking like 3 times already. Well, 2 times, I should say. Had not been brought back to like 2 times already after his story arc had been completed. And number 2, it wasn't at the expense of another character, Majin Buu. In the case of Frieza, Goku and Piccolo teaming up did not come at the expense of shafting another character who we expected to, finally get a day in the limelight. Number 3, okay. Fuck. At the end of Dragon Ball, when Goku lets Piccolo live, and he's... Okay, here's the reason why that's not comparable, okay? Goku and Piccolo teaming up against Raditz was a very thoughtful, very unique, very creative twist to an already good story. What made it so good was that when Goku gives Piccolo a Senzu Beam at the end of the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament, and lets him live, and Piccolo just wanders off into wherever, our first thought is, okay, so at this point, Goku is going to, at some point in the future, Goku is going to meet Piccolo again, and this time he's going to kill him off for real. Or they're going to have a rematch, and this time a true winner will be decided. But that didn't happen. No one expected, I guarantee you, no one expected that by the time of Dragon Ball Z, Goku and Piccolo would team up against a much greater opponent, Raditz, Goku's own brother, to save Gohan, and that Piccolo himself would actually be the one killing Goku rather than vice versa. No one expected that. No one would expect that. But it worked. It opened up a doorway for new stories and new possibilities, and was great for Piccolo's character development, and for Goku too, because this is the first time we saw him die, so it was very impactful for us. Seeing Goku and Piccolo form a shaky alliance against Raditz, that worked. There was the tension. There was the acknowledgement that they were enemies. And it's not something that Goku himself thought of. It's not something that Goku wanted to... Oh, there's another reason. Another reason why it's not comparable. Goku himself did not want to do it. Did not suggest that they team up with... Okay, well, I mean... let me put it this way. Goku teamed up with Piccolo. He did it reluctantly. He wasn't, oh yeah, hey, let's bring back Piccolo, or let's bring back Frieza. He isn't Dragon Ball Super. He wasn't like that. There was a shaky alliance that formed that, and we as the audience could, tell that if Goku had his way, he wouldn't be teaming up with fucking Piccolo, of all people. He had to save his son. He did it because he had to save his son. Again, there's just so much, if I hear you compare, if, for the love of God, if you compare the thoughtful, the uniqueness, the creativity of Goku and Piccolo teaming up against Raditz to this bullshit, asinine, shark jumping, shoehorning, Goku actually bringing back or suggesting that, or Frieza coming back at the expense of a character, Majin Buu, you need to get your head checked. No, because like no, again, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not going to sit back and pretend like I can just be like, oh, it's just your opinion, man. No, fuck you. No, just fuck you. You're not thinking deeply enough. You're not thinking clearly enough. If you are comparing Goku and Piccolo teaming up against Raditz to Goku and Frieza teaming up with Dragon Ball Super, and to be fair, okay, we haven't seen how it's played out yet. I will give it that. Okay. We have not seen how Goku teaming up with Frieza, or Frieza joining the fight. We haven't seen how that'll play out. It could play out very well, not gonna lie. Even though the premise, again, is bullshit, because Frieza's already been brought back twice already. His story arc is over. It could be, we might see some tension. It probably won't be nearly as good as what we saw, again, against Goku and Piccolo. But given how the writers of Dragon Ball Super seem to be unable to convey any sort of proper emotion into their work, or any proper tension. No, I doubt it. I honest to God doubt it. Well, I mean, it's not like Dragon Ball Super completely lacks tension. Like, I guess there was that moment where Goku found out that Black killed Chi-Chi and Goten. There was that tense moment. There was a tension of Beerus slapping Bulma, even though that was originated in a movie. You know, Battle of Gods. I mean, that could be, considered tension, but, to me, like, it's not as good as it was in Dragon Ball Z, it's just not the same. It's just not as good. But yeah, no, Goku and Piccolo, again, if you compare this to the fucking mental gymnastics some people used or will go through to excuse bad writing, just admit it's bad writing. Just admit it's a bad writing. Admit that the premise is bullshit. It's not that hard. What made Frieza so great, in my opinion, was that he was the only one, whereas Piccolo and Vegeta actually were redeemed, and, even though they were rivals, they were redeemed at some point in their story arcs, Frieza was irredeemable. Yeah, Frieza was like the only, or one of the only villains where Goku could not show any mercy to. I mean, you never saw Goku talking the way he did to Frieza, the way he talks to Piccolo and Vegeta, and the way he talks to Frieza when he goes Super Saiyan. Like, you are the scum of the universe. I can't show you any mercy. I can't hold back. You'll pay for what you did. I'll kill you. And just talking all this shit. It's like, you never saw that. Yeah, and we're just gonna throw all that away because, hey, let's just bring Frieza back again. Oh, let's have him team up with Goku and the Z Fighters in Universe 7 and yeah, no, it's just so much that okay, so, but yeah, no, in conclusion, this is bullshit. Frieza coming back, bullshit. The excuses people are pulling out of her ass to justify this, bullshit. Goku and Piccolo teaming up, and Goku and Frieza teaming up, night and day comparison. There's no comparison. It's night and day, apples and oranges. One is good writing, the other is just shit. Or at the very least, the premise is shit. At the very least. Thanks. Can't we just? I mean, couldn't we bring back Cell? I mean, if you had to bring back any villain, I mean, Goku never. At least with Cell, like, Goku didn't have that same contempt, that same hatred that he had with Frieza. Because Cell has Goku's DNA, so like. Or, maybe not, because, like, Cell is programmed to be, like, you know, pure destruction and stuff like that. So maybe it won't work. Maybe it wouldn't work. I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, it would be better than, you know, just at least with Cell. He didn't bring him back. He hadn't already brought him back twice. I don't know. Or you know, actually have Majin Buu fight. That would be the best thing to do. I mean, I don't see what's so hard about that. But yeah, no. It's just 15 minutes. Huh? That was longer than I thought. That was longer than intended. But yeah, no. I just had to. I just had to do this. So yeah. Anyway, so I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but now the finals are over, and now that I have a whole bunch of shit to release, shit to get off my brain to just release, you'll probably be seeing me upload a little more frequently than usual. You know, I can't promise, you know, but I'll upload like once a day or even once a week. But yeah, you know, just expect more videos in the future. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Have a good day, folks.